Hello, YouTube. It's Zombie Wolf. I just want to clarify my name, which is an interesting story. My dad, Jack Davenport, was friends with Frank Zappa. He knew him in California. My dad played in a rock band, and he did cover songs for Frank Zappa. And when I was a kid, one of my favorite cover songs that he did was a song called Zombie Wolf, and I am the Zombie Wolf. You know, that, if you don't know Frank Zappa, then, you don't deserve to live. No, then you're really missing out. He really was a musical genius, fought for free speech in Congress, discovered gravity, was actually the fifth member of the Beatles. No, that was Al Gore. Anyways, Al Gore. What a character. Where'd that guy go, huh? Where's all his, the earth is burning because of, cow farts. But no, seriously, global warming is a serious thing, and not that I'm one of them science guys or anything, science guys. God, I really show my intelligence, don't I? But no, seriously, for people that don't know, the earth is not flat. We are on a spinning ball going 1,000 miles an hour, and gravity is real. I see these videos, people trying to explain how the earth is flat, and it's just absolutely hysterical. I mean, first grade science, you should know, there's curvature in the earth. People just, it was an inside joke, and people took it for, real, and now it's gotten out of hand to where, the flat earthers are just, every single thing that they try to prove is disproved. And, I'm not a hater. I just, have an IQ over 30. It's actually 32. Minus living in Shelton here, where, seems like you immediately get into this town and people's IQ lowers a half. I mean, I live in this town, and people live here too, and I bought property here because I could afford it, it's something I'm proud of, me and my brother, we're gonna, build this place and live here, and that's what, he passed away, and that's why I really, hold this property precious, because it's something that I feel like I have a connection with, and I'll never sell it, I'll never get rid of it, because it's not mine, it's me and my brother's, and as long as, we're still living and I'm still living here, I feel like it's a connection, and if you've ever lost a family member, those connections matter. And plus, why would you sell a place that you own, unless you're gonna get a better place, prices of property have gone sky high, it just, and that's, I think America's broke in that sense, that a lot of people say, well, you can't pay rent on a minimum wage job, and that's only supposed to be temporary, and until you can get a better job. And no, if you're putting in 40 hours a week, you're working your butt off. I don't care if you're flipping burgers or creating nuclear science. You should be able to afford a place to live. And I'll just say this, that McDonald's is a $40 billion company, and you can't afford to pay your employees enough to live on. Where I have 2 or 3 friends that one works at Home Depot, he only makes $12 an hour. He can't afford first month, a deposit. He's living in a shelter trying to save up. And on top of that, you go to rent an apartment, they want you to have 3 times the income on a $900 apartment, so that right there, that excludes you from getting the apartment. And for people that say, well, it should be a starter job and to move up, well, no, you should be able to either move up in your job where you're at, because just because it's McDonald's or Home Depot or Walmart doesn't mean that you're not putting in an honest living. And for someone to come along and tell you, well, you don't deserve a place to live because of the job that you have, is absolutely ridiculous. And it's not just the employers, it's the housing market, and I just say that because Washington is one of the most highest tax states. It's one of the most, it does have one of the highest minimum wages. I think minimum wage here is $11 an hour. But of course, I'm too good to ever make minimum wage. Those bums just need to get me my latte. No, I'm just kidding. But, you see my point, that there's stuff that are broken, and how to fix that is, there's no reason there can't be low-income housing. God, low-income people represent, 60% of the population. So, only the middle class that represent like 20, 25, 30, and the upper class are the only people that can afford housing. And it's getting to where middle class can't even afford housing. I know someone making, $5,000 a month, which is not considered, and they have to work on the side to make money, and, thank God they found a way so they can go to school and become a counselor, or, he's becoming a counselor, but, where's the time to do that when you're, working a 40-hour job, and then, say, put in the overtime, because you need the extra money. What are you supposed to, find a way to pay for school, plus work a regular job. I mean, and I know not everybody wants to go to school or has the ability to go to school. It's just the fact that it's harder than people think, But I don't even know why I got on here and ranted about this, but the reason I got on here is because there are wolves, and I can't get them on camera because it's dark out, but there's wolves, wolves, not wolves, wolves. I used to live in Alaska, and Wasilla and Palmer. I miss it so much. I miss my cousins. And there's wolves around here, along with cougars. And my neighbor,
Rob Core. Why do you guys have to?
my neighbor's cat 3 of their cats just got killed, and one of our chickens was killed, and the other one was attacked, and we found it. We thought it was dead too. We found it 2 days later with a big old chunk bitten out of its back in the neighbor's yard. They did, they didn't wasn't able to get it. And the one that survived, I named Cluck Norris. A chicken named Cluck Norris. Go figure, it probably used its Cluck Fu, instead of Kung Fu, Cluck Fu. But, yeah, guys, I mean, look at that muscle, I mean, you can't see it. The camera's not big enough to show you how, massive it is. I mean, I wish I knew how to record reaction videos. I don't know how to, put my face on the camera to record. Otherwise I'd be doing reaction videos. If someone can tell me, it means I'm sure no one's going to watch it up to this far. But if you do, that just shows. Kudos to you. Kudos to, all you fine subscribers, all 38 of you. You all deserve a home-baked fresh cookie and a glass of milk. And that being said, with holidays coming up, I just want to wish everybody, the best of times. Through your times, I hope that you have the people around you that love you and care about you. If not, I love and I care about you. And, that being said, who do you think wins? Superman or Hulk? Leave your comments below. And the first one to comment who wins out of the two, and no, it's not Goku. But anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, you guys, I might start just doing this until I figure out how to do reaction videos, because I'm going to deliver some cookies to my grandma. I'm Little Red Riding Hood, and I wish someone would try me. They better not pass by me, because I'll spray them like they don't want to be sprayed. Lay them down like they don't want to be laid. We'll have to pray, but there ain't no saving them, because when I'm spraying them, I'm laying them. Oh my God, I'm white. And I walk with my buttocks very tight. We're white. We're white. And we walk with our buttocks very tight. Anyways, I've got no more to say, obviously, since, except for Logan Paul, if you're watching, I challenge you to a boxing match. Don't duck. Don't hide. You ain't nothing. I'll take you out, and you know it. And you scared. You scared, homie. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it for $100,000. You know what I'm saying? And if you win, I won't take none of the money. I'll donate it. I'll donate half of it anyways to Child Cancer Fund. But if you win, I'll donate the whole thing to Child Cancer Fund. So step up. Show me what you got. And don't be scared, homie.